Okay, so we've the Lely Astronaut A5 here again. It's an astronaut that was launched. It's our milking robot that was launched last year. So I'll just take you through it at the moment. At the moment, it's out of operation. So it might be out of operation if the farmer is changing a milk filter or doing a small little task like washing down the robot arm. So it's very easy. You just put it back in operation. You touch this button here. So if there's a cow inside the box, the arm will swing in underneath the cow. As we can see there, the brushes swing out and they go and they clean the teats. So as you can see, the brushes, they're good, wide, soft bristle brush that they stimulate milk letdown by releasing oxytocin inside the cow's brain. And they also clean the base of the udder as well. So it's not just the teats, it's the bottom of the udder it cleans as well. So when the teats are cleaned, the laser will scan up the cow. So it'll scan up and find that's the laser there. It'll scan up and find the teats and it will attach to the cow. Okay. So really, really quick attachment. It works on a mixture of electricity and air and really, really efficient way of making cows in terms of energy consumption. So here we got our cow information. So it'll tell you what cows inside the robot. It'll tell you her daily yield, her day production, her expected milk yield on this visit, her average milkings per day. If there's been a failure in the day, if she's ever failed or refuses, that's when the cow goes to the robot and the robot will not milk the cow because she's not ready to be milked yet. So we got another menu here that it tells us how much milk she's given in each quarter. So we've left front, left rear, and right front. And it'll tell you, so this cow is expected, it's a dummy cow here today, so on this visit, theoretically, she's expected to give 10.6 kilos of milk. That's telling you the vacuum level, 43.5 is the vacuum. We can route the cow, so you can route the cow, you can put it into a holding pen if you wish. Or if it's a heifer, you want to leave it on a bit longer, you can prolong the milking. You can control the milking manually if needs be. If it's a cow that you want to stop the milking, you can interrupt the visit, you can stop the milking. So yeah, everything can be done on this touchscreen. Also, you got actions for today. So today's actions would be clean robot arm, so you can just press that, and when the robot is finished, it will come to the cleaning position and you can wash down your arm. You can fill the reagent, which is inside the cabinet here, clean the feeding system, all little jobs to be done on the robot is in there. So that's the main points. If you need to switch it on or off, it's this little button here. So it's really, really user-friendly, really easy to use interface.
And that must be a pretty durable arm then. Does it take a lot of abuse?
That arm is very, very strong. The top of the arm there, as you can see, is made of carbon fibre. So it's the hardest composite material known to man. We're milking with robots in Lely. I think this is 27 years we're doing milking robots with Lely, and in 27 years we've never replaced a robot arm. So they're very durable, very robust, and they're used to a harsh environment in a dairy farm where they're underneath a cow. But cows really, really like going into a milking or a Lely Astronaut. They like to visit them. You don't get many kicks at all. The cows really, really take it.
They're comfortable. Well, we'll just take a walk around maybe, Brian, and just have a look at it from the other side. So
this is from the other side. So we have the cow here. We have a 3D camera up there which positions the cow inside in the box. When the cow is inside the box, she gets a feed here in the feed trough in front. It's a feed to yield system. So the farmer sets the parameters of what he wants to feed the cow, so he can set what's the minimum he wants the cow to get and what's the maximum. So it doesn't matter if you're a high input system or a very low input system, you can tailor the feeding solution to suit yourself. So the cow is fed to yield as whatever farmer wants to set it up for himself. So the cow comes in, she gets a little reward. Once she's finished, this gate opens out of the way and she walks straight out of the box.
And underneath her here, Brian, is that a weighing scales there?
Not in this actual robot, but it's possible to fit a weigh scales. If you want to fit a weigh scales to the astronaut, we can fit a weigh scales. It's an option, yes.
And then the 3D camera, does that just monitor
what the
her
3D
condition?
Camera, no, it shows the cow inside the box. So for monitoring the cow's condition, we would use the weighing scales. So we would take the weight of the cow to see when she's going from, maybe if you want to see if the cow is going from a negative energy imbalance into a positive energy imbalance, that when she's after calving down, that she's putting on weight appropriately, that you have a nice healthy cow. So in Lely we're about two things. One is automation and labour saving, but we're also really big on cow health. So as milk is flowing through the robot arm there, We're detecting for mastitis. We're detecting for cell count. We're taking the temperature of the milk. You know, we're also taking butter fat and protein indication of the milk. So the farm is getting a really, really, really good overview of what his herd is doing and what every individual cow is doing. And we often get farmers when they put in a milking robot, they say, oh, you know, I never realized, you know, how good this cow was, or I never realized, you know, I have this cow inside my herd and maybe she's not as good as I thought she was, etc., etc. So what the farmer is doing is getting really, really good quality information about their cows.
And once she leaves the robot, then where does she go if you're on, let's say, a grass-based system?
Yeah. If you're on a grazing system, the cow will go back to grass. So depending on the time of day, we do an ABC system. So depending on the time of the day, she will go to an allocated block of ground. So we've over, I think, 350 robots grazing in Ireland at the moment, and it's growing year on year on year on year. So we're doing very, very well on grazing in Ireland at the moment. Yeah.
That's great, Brian. Thanks for taking us through the robot, and enjoy the last day of the ploughing.
Thank you very much.